So hello and welcome to another lecture in MiniKube course by techlatest.net. So far we had covered a lot of things like course overview, objectives, then about the MiniKube, Kubernetes, then overview of MiniKube use cases, then setup installation of instant Kubernetes MiniKube on GCP. Now in this lecture we're talking about setup installation of instant Kubernetes K8 VM with MiniKube kubectl and K8 dashboard on AWS. So basically this is the step-by-step guide. You can also check this guide on our website. This is like on our website you can find full-fledged guide. If you click on product and support page, then in DevOps category you can find about the instant Kubernetes MiniKube product. If you click on this product page, so you can find all the things like the GCP deployment guide, AWS deployment guide, Azure deployment guide, also about the VM and other things. So in this lecture, we will focus on AWS deployment guide. Click on AWS deployment guide. Here you can find about the setup installation of instant Kubernetes K8 with VM with MiniKube, kubectl, and K8 dashboard on AWS. This is a full-fledged step-by-step process guide. So what is our first step? Open MiniKube on AWS Marketplace. So this is the direct link to AWS Marketplace. If you click on this link, you will redirect to AWS Marketplace and product page on a marketplace. So this is the product overview. This VM comes the MiniKube and all the things. Why choose our VM? You can see cost effective and ideal production and lot of things. Now click on continue to subscribe button. If you click on continue to subscribe buttons, accept these terms and it will take 1 or 2 minutes. You can also see the message. Thank you for subscribing to this product. We are processing your request. And here you can see the effective date is pending and expiring date is also pending. It will take 1 or 2 minutes to load or complete this thing. Now you can see that it will complete it. Now you have to click on continue to configuration button. After clicking on continue to configuration button, you can choose reason according to your reason. You can also choose software version, then fulfillment option, then click on continue to launch button. After clicking on continue to launch button, you can choose action launch from website or launch through EC2. We can choose launch from website. You can also choose EC2 instance type according to your need. So let's see on website also, like we do correct steps or not. Yeah, you can see here we have T2X large on our website also. Then optionally change the EC2 instance type. This defaults to T2X large instance type. Optionally change the network and subnetwork's name. You can change these settings and other things. Now I have to select a security group. So we can select a default security group. You can also create a new security group according to your preference or according to your needs. Then you can also select the key pair. I'm already using my old key pair. You can create a new key pair from this button. Now click on launch. So if after clicking on launch, you can see the congratulations instance of this software is successfully deployed on EC2. So you can view this instance on EC2 console. If you click on this EC2 console link, so you can view your instance, like you can see that your instance is running or not. You can also see the IP and other things. Then you can see the instance state is pending. Now you can give name your instance. So this is MiniKube. Okay, so give the name MiniKube, and you can see that we can give the name MiniKube. Now you can see your instance state is running now. Now your instance is running. So if you click on instance ID, so you can see the overview of the VM, basically the public IP address and other things, instance ID, and your instance name is MiniKube. Okay, now let's see what is our next step. So after this, a summary page displays we have completed the steps on the EC2 instance link. You can copy the public IP address. So we can copy the public IP address, IPv4 public IP address, then open the putty. Okay, so open putty and paste the public IP address, then click on SSH option, then click on auth option, then click on credentials, then browse your private key. We have already private key in my on my PC. So okay, after browsing the private key, click on open, and after clicking on open, accept these terms. Now login as Ubuntu. And after login is Ubuntu, you can see the message that authenticating with public IP. You can see it is like your uh, putty, or you can say your terminal is now connected with the IP. Okay, so your virtual machine is started now. Now let's see what is our next step. Once connected, change the password for the Ubuntu user. So you can also change the password from this command, sudo password Ubuntu. Now give new password here, then retype new password, and you can see the message that your password is updated successfully. Now the password for the Ubuntu is set. You can connect to the VM desktop environment from any local Windows machine using RDP protocol or Linux machine using Ramina. Okay, so if you are a Linux user, so you can use Ramina for the remote desktop option, and if you are a Windows user, so you use RDP. So I am on a Windows, so I am using remote desktop option to connect. If you don't have Ramina installed on your Linux machine, so first install the Ramina as per Linux distribution. So simply if you click on this link, this will direct open the Ramina website and you can download it from this website. Okay. Now in the same you can do in with Ramina, you can check these steps on our website. So now open the remote desktop option and copy the public IP address. Then after copying the public IP address, click on paste the public IP address, click on connect, and after click on connect, uh, accept these terms. Basically, click on yes. Now you can see that your remote desktop option is also started. Now give username as Ubuntu and give password. You have set a password in putty basically or in terminal. Now click on OK. After clicking on OK, it will take 1 or 2 minutes to load the VM. Okay, so wait for one or. So now you can see that your VM is started now, and you can see all the application here. Now click on the Firefox web browser so you can access the Kubernetes dashboard basically. So if we click on Firefox web browser, so it will take 1 or 2 minutes because we have started our VM first time. Okay, so if you click on Firefox web browser, so it will take 1 or 2 minutes to open. Now let's see what is our next step. Once the browser opened, you can see the Kubernetes dashboard on home page. If you see 502 bad gateway or service unavailable error message in the browser when accessing Kubernetes dashboard URL, then please wait 5 or 10 minutes as it takes some time to start the dashboard and other services for the first time. And navigate to HTTPS and localhost in the browser to display all the APIs and other available URLs. After hitting the HTTPS slash localhost URL in the browser, it will show the SSL warning messages. Accept the security warning by clicking advanced and select and then accept and risk and continue button. So it will show all the APIs, raw data and headers. Then the dashboard is accessible locally via RDP GUI interface. If you want to access the dashboard over internet, you need to open the port 80 and 440 for the VM. This could be security issues as the dashboard is not secured via user ID password or anyone with the VM IP address can access it. We highly recommend it to access the dashboard locally via RDP GUI. Okay, so yep, and again I'm clicking on Firefox web browser. It will take some time because we have started our VM first time. So yep, you can see that our browser is now started, and now maximize it, and you can see the Kubernetes dashboard also here. And then we will do one thing what we have to do. Simply on browser we have to type HTTPS and localhost to view the APIs basically, the JSON data and other things. Okay, so type HTTPS and localhost. So local host and wait for 1 or 2 minutes. So if you enter hit enter, so you can see that the raw data and other things and the headers, the APIs and the other things. And then if you click on Kubernetes dashboard, so you can see a lot of things here like the services, config and storage, cluster and other things. So I think that's all about this lecture. I hope you guys like this course, videos and lectures. Don't forget to like and subscribe our YouTube channel. Also follow us on LinkedIn, Twitter and Medium, because on Medium we will put a lot of good stuff about the blogs and latest technologies. And bye bye. We will meet in next lecture.